Elon Musk gets a lot of attention. He's been hailed by many in the media, in the mainstream media, as a genius, a visionary. And, he's also pretty spicy on Twitter for being someone who supposedly is going to send us to Mars. But there's been recent reporting showing he really may not be any of those things, and that could just be a brand. Like, we're shocked. Obviously, we're not shocked here on the show. There is definitely a political mindset that libertarians have, and they've put into these big companies and these startups and cryptocurrency, and this is something that we address and we talk about on the show all the time. My friend Linette Lopez has been covering Elon Musk for a while now, has even gotten to some tiffs with him online, which is awesome work because she's also spicy. Linette is a columnist at Business Insider, and we're going to talk a little bit about what's the latest controversy with Elon Musk.
What isn't the latest controversy with Elon Musk? Saying that I was in a tiff with him is I feel like tiff is the wrong word when you have 20,000 followers on Twitter and the person who's yelling at you has 22 million followers on Twitter. It's less a tiff than it is like a full-on stomp. But, that's fine. I
still thought you won.
Yeah, thanks. But, I was just doing my job, and my job is to report what's going on at Tesla. I started in 2018 because I got a tip from an employee inside Tesla who Musk is now suing, actually, for talking to me, and have continued to break news on the company ever since. The two stories that I broke in the last year that I think are most relevant to the company are one about SolarCity, which, as you know, Tesla owns, and one about the car company Tesla itself. The SolarCity story is from this fall. And what I revealed is that for years, Tesla has had a secret operation inside the company called Project Titan, where it would clandestinely switch out a faulty part on many of the solar panels on its customers' roofs. Now, the solar panels are not made by Tesla. They're made by a Chinese company named Trina. And the problem was that the Trina panels were connected to these heat regulators made by a company called Amphenol, and the heat regulators were not working. So then the Trina panels would overheat. And what do you have? You have an overheating fire, or an overheating solar panel. In many cases, you have a fire. And this came to light because Walmart started suing Tesla because it had 7 fires on its roofs at Walmarts across the country. In one Walmart, they had to shut down operations for 2 weeks. So naturally, Walmart was pissed. And Tesla wanted to keep this very under wraps because while Elon Musk is very litigious, he tends to punch down. He doesn't want to get in fights with Walmart. So as I was writing about that case, someone inside the company reached out to me and divulged this Project Titan situation to me. And the Walmarts in question actually did have the faulty connectors on their roof, as not thousands of commercial and residential customers across the country. Some have signed NDAs so that they do not talk about the fires in their house. I've written a story about a woman in Colorado whose house almost burned down because of one of these faulty connectors.
Wow.
And so that to me is an extremely important story that really homeowners should pay attention to. And a lot of these homeowners bought their houses with Tesla solar panels on them. They didn't really know the company, they didn't agree to this. But sometimes the leasing requirements can be very onerous. And so I think they should know, and they should be able to pay attention to what's going on at the company going forward, because the story is material to what will happen to Elon and his future. Right now, Elon is facing a lawsuit from shareholders who are alleging that his whole purchase of SolarCity was done in bad faith, which is why the Project Titan.
Just as a little bit of a background here, so Elon Musk is the chair of, and what is his role in Tesla, and how does SolarCity fit within Tesla, or is it a separate entity?
Tesla purchased SolarCity in an all-stock deal.
Okay. Okay.
Elon was on the board of Solar City, and his cousin was the CEO. And his brother was also on the board. His brother is on the board of Tesla.
Obviously.
Elon is no longer the chairperson of Tesla, but he is the CEO of the company. So when Tesla bought Solar City, what Tesla sold was, look, it's gonna be a vertically integrated, renewable energy. We're going to Mars. We're building, hyperloops. We're doing all this stuff at Tesla. That was the selling point. And one of the specific selling points, right before shareholders said, yeah, let's definitely buy Solar City, was that Elon did this big Hollywood production and unveiled this gorgeous roof that was just like one sheet of renewable energy. It's a solar roof tiles. And everybody saw it and was like, this is amazing, yada, yada. Now, what people didn't realize was going on behind the scenes was that there was no solar roof, and there still is no solar roof. And
so it was a prop?
It was a prop.
This is like Elizabeth Holmes stuff. Like, here's our little, there's nothing there, we don't have the product yet.
And yes, so not only was there a prop, but Project Titan was already underway at this time. So they knew they had this huge problem where thousands and thousands of commercial residential customers could have the roof catch on fire. They also knew that Solar City was in the hole. It was about to go bankrupt and desperately needed to be saved. Elon's family had taken out loans against Solar City shares. And so they had to save the company, and they saved it by convincing Tesla's shareholders to purchase it in bad faith. And that's what the lawsuit is about. So that is ongoing. Tesla's board settled the lawsuit for $60 million, but Elon refuses to settle. So,
wait, so hang on, because I'm confused. It's just a little bit confused here. So he pushes, I'm also, I don't frequent, reporting on corporations like you. You're very, very skilled at this. You've been covering Wall Street for a long time now. Probably one of the best I've read in terms of really understanding the dynamics and getting sources. And I think that's a really important thing to note here, is that you were able to develop this story through just like really hard reporting. And what confuses me though is, okay, so you have the shareholders who are basically forced in bad faith, but like, were they not told about this, about the faulty solar panels, or?
No.
Okay. So
that didn't come out till the fall of 2019.
Got it. And then now you're saying that they settled, he refuses to. How can he get away with refusing to?
Well, I don't think that, I don't think he was keen on settling. Elon Musk is not keen on settling cases in general. He likes to win, even when the odds are completely and totally against him. He has to win at all costs.
Thank you for watching and listening to the Nomiki Show. Make sure to click like and subscribe on YouTube and share with everybody on social media. And of course, if you're not a patron already, please join us on patreon.com/The Nomiki Show for as low as $5 a month. That money makes a huge difference. We don't have the corporate money coming in. We're not cable news that's raking in the dough from advertisers right now as everybody's sitting at home and watching. It is really you guys who are keeping us together. So please consider being a patron. And for those of you who have already, we are incredibly grateful to you.